position where they had to fight for it.
Yeah, so fun fact, so no elims this game, right? Duke's sitting on, like we just saw on the top right-hand part of your screen, Duke's has 10 elims individually. That's worth 30 points. So if you just took Duke's as eliminations and put them on the leaderboard, they'd be sitting in 19th right now. That's a large part of the reason that they're in first place. I mean, he had 6 elims in their first game, which is third place, 7 elims. And then the next game, third place, 8 elims, where he had 4 of them. So really, really occupying a large portion of his team's elims right now, currently sitting at 2/3 as Bucky and Cam trying to find some space here, but a long rotate, and a lot of teams have a line of sight of them. And that's Spade right now, I believe currently our 4th place team, who's just been ripping shots. We haven't seen a ton of them, but their game plan has been tight so far, Monster.
Not to mention paired up with Chimp, young controller player there who is you know, very, very good. This is the kind of player who has been continuing to make his way to FNCS finals, working his way up the ranks as far as who his duo partners have been. And now he's paired up with one of the bigger vets we've ever seen him play with, and they're doing just fine. It kind of just looks like another Bucky and Cam type situation. Big vet pick up a young hot player, and all of a sudden now they're gelling really well and, you know, finding success here. So it's these hybrid teams, these hybrid, you know, talented players coming out here. New duos being formed, new legacies being made.
Yeah, and there's something to be said for having a player who's been in these types of situations to kind of give you that little bit of a stepping stool, right? Because obviously any player can hop in if you have the individual skill to make it there. But the advantage you get by having somebody able to tell you, like, here's what you can likely face in this situation. Like, here's probably the best thing we can do here. It's like, oh, this team might end up doing this. We need to be ready for it. Just having that in your back pocket and being able to level up that much faster. And now it allows them to put results on what is the biggest of stages. Like, we're competing for around $600,000 here in the NA East. I mean, there's a lot on the line, as we see on the left-hand side. Yamzo and DJ, we talked about their hot start, but right now it seems like that engine is stalling as they're below surge, and that's 25 seconds before it takes on. So they're going to have to fight, and we're going to zoom in on it because they are going for it. They're ascending.
This is what happens when you give up your drop. You lose your early game fights, your early game typical exchanges, and now you have to fight for one of these crazy duo battles in the mid game here. Big action coming out from Eonzo and DJen so far, doing a great job keeping the pressure up, but there's 5 seconds left before things really start to come through, and that's going to be the surge. Great tags here, but not enough to maintain just yet. It was only a singular one from Eonzo. I like this position out. They're looking to choke them out here from the side here. Much better angle for them, but Lobby focusing in from behind now have to be really, really cautious here that the counter shots don't come through. Here comes the big full commit now, but no, Yamzo pressured again from behind. Here it is.
This is so difficult. There's so many things they have to worry about. The team putting shots behind him. They're an iron wall in front of them. Storm at their back. Storm Surge just raining down, and Yamzo finds the huge shot, but DJ ended up getting knocked. But however, it was before Storm Surge ended up full confirming. No, he didn't get knocked. He stayed up on his feet. There was a sliver of HP. I could have swore he went down, but no, Yamzo ends up rescuing it. And now the team who is pressuring them from the back turns their eyes, recognizing that Yamzo gave him enough room. That's Peterbot trying to get in on the action, and he's going to end up rescuing. As now, Yamzo and DJ are like, do we have a window? Can we push forward? Can we go?
Yeah, and there's still someone holding on just behind that wall. Another armor wall come down, so Yamzo recognizes
eu consigo te escutar,
two different entities at play here. That's going to be a solo. He knows it. Gamesense just a little too aware there.
Eu tenho certeza que tu tá mandando mensagem pro Gustavo.
Now look at the zone, guys. This is going to pull very, very far outside of the visual shot, so there's so much pressure that's going to start coming in shortly here. Wanted decides to play the zone. Very cheeky play. 2 great tags.
Ô, mano. Ô, William, tu quer ver eu te amassar com uma 12?
Yeah, he was only 1 damage above the surge. He knew he had to go, but it seemed like he was trying to make sure if he didn't get tagged, he didn't give the elim over. However, instead, he just gifts the Siphon, the points, whatever he has left over to polarize the Nico. Now, all of a sudden, DJ and Yamzo, they're like, we gotta go. Zone is closing in. You can see all that coming through. I believe Thatch just picked up a knock in the feed, so let's go. I also falsely said last game that they went
Lucas
into a top 15, so getting some points on the board and getting some points on the board there as they will full clean up Xeno and M-Pen. If you take a look at the top left-hand corner, Monster, that number is less than 70.
Eu sei que você tá falando pela live, mas
solo up right now.
Yeah, just one solo up